Son, listen to me. Come here, sit down. I need to tell you something important, something that could change your life if you truly understand it. I see you every day lost in distractions, wasting hours on things that don't matter. Do you know what that means? It means you are throwing away the most valuable thing you have, time. And time, once wasted, is never coming back. You may not understand this now, but one day you will wake up and realize that the days you thought you had plenty of are gone. The hours, the minutes, the moments, they slipped through your fingers while you were busy doing nothing. And when that realization hits, it will be too late. I don't want you to wake up one day and regret all the time you let slip away. I don't want you to look back on your life and wish you had done things differently. That's why I'm telling you now. Wake up. Stop wasting time. Stop thinking you have forever. You don't. You see, I have lived long enough to know the truth. And the truth is, most people don't fail in life because they are not smart enough, not strong enough, or not talented enough. They fail because they waste time. They tell themselves they will start tomorrow. They make excuses. They let distractions pull them away from their goals. And before they know it, years have passed, and they are still standing in the same place, still dreaming about the things they should have already done. But dreaming is not enough. Wanting is not enough. You must act. You must take control of your time and use it wisely, because every second wasted is a second closer to regret. Do you think the great men of history wasted time? Do you think the warriors, the leaders, the legends sat around doing nothing, waiting for things to happen? Number, they got up, they worked, they fought, they took action, even when they didn't feel like it. And that is why they are remembered. That is why their names are written in history. But do you know what happens to the men who waste their time? They are forgotten. Their names vanish into nothingness because the world does not remember those who did nothing. The world does not care about wasted potential, and I don't want that to be you. I have seen too many young men throw their lives away thinking they have time, and I have seen too many old men weep because they realized too late that they wasted theirs. Son, let me tell you something important. The price of wasted time is regret. You don't want to carry that burden. You don't want to wake up one day, look in the mirror, and see a man who had every chance to be great, but chose to waste it instead. I have lived through that pain. I have felt the weight of regret pressing down on my shoulders. I don't want you to feel that. I don't want you to waste the years ahead of you. Right now, somewhere in the world, there is someone your age who is working, grinding, pushing forward while you sit here, doing nothing. And one day, when you finally wake up and decide to take life seriously, you will realize that those people are already miles ahead of you because they did not wait. They did not waste time. And the saddest thing, by the time you try to catch up, it may be too late. Son, do you know the difference between the successful and the failures in this world? It's not intelligence. It's not talent. It's time. Successful people use their time wisely. They wake up early. They work hard. They stay focused. They don't waste hours watching meaningless videos, playing games, scrolling through nonsense. But failures? They let time slip away. They procrastinate. They say, I'll do it tomorrow. They say, I still have time. And before they know it, life has passed them by. Let me ask you something. What is your dream? What is it that you want? Do you want to be rich? Do you want to be successful? Do you want to make your family proud? Then stop wasting time. Every second you waste is another second lost forever. Every hour you spend on useless distractions is an hour you will never get back. And every day you let slip away is one less day you have to build your future. You say you want success? Then act like it. Get up early. Work harder than everyone else. Sacrifice the things that waste your time. Because one day, the time will come when you will have no more time left. One day, you will wake up and realize that your chances are gone, that the opportunities you once had are no longer there. And what will you do then? Will you cry? Will you wish you had done things differently? Or will you take action now while you still have the chance? I want you to remember something. A man who values his time values his life. A man who wastes his time wastes everything. Every great man you admire, every athlete, every businessman, every leader, they all had the same 24 hours in a day that you do. The only difference is how they used them. They worked while others slept. They trained while others wasted time. They learned while others were distracted. And that is why they succeeded. That is why they became great. So tell me, son, what kind of man do you want to be? Do you want to be the man who looks back on his life with pride, knowing he gave it his all? Or do you want to be the man who sits in regret, wishing he could go back and do things differently? Because let me tell you something, you will never get that chance. There are no second chances when it comes to time. So wake up. Stop wasting time. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for the right moment. The right moment is now. Get up. Take action. Use your time wisely. Because the clock is ticking, and one day, sooner than you think, it will stop. And when that happens, the only thing that will matter is how you spent the time you had. Don't waste it. And remember, success is not built in a day, but it is built daily. Each moment you choose to work, each sacrifice you make, each distraction you ignore, these are the bricks that build your future. If you're not laying bricks every day, you're not building anything. I have told you everything you need to know. What happens next is up to you. But I hope when you walk out of this room, you walk out as a man who values his time. Because a man who values his time values his life.